Okay, Taurus, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we'll be doing a reading for you for January the 24th to the 17th of 2000, well, to the 17th of February 2024. So this is a reading for Taurus for January the 24th to February the 17th of 2024. So Taurus, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. I'm trying to fit all these cards into frame here. Taurus, please also remember that I do offer personal readings, and you can also donate to the channel. The information for all of that is in the description box below. I'm really trying to get all these cards to fit in the frame here. So over here will be what's happening with you personally, like in general. Okay, which you may need to know and stuff like that. And this section over here is going to talk about your love life or your social relational life, you know. So love could be with family, friends, it could be with oh my gosh, romantic, you know, it could be all of that, you know. And over here is going to be, like I said, you personally, like you know, it could be job related, again, family related. It could be just what's happening in you internally, you know, something that you may need to know personally to you, you know, whatever the case is, as well as they could blend depending on the situation. So, you know, it's a general message and we'll see how it vibes. Okay, so Taurus, let's get into it. What's happening with you for January the 24th to February the 17th, 2024. Okay. Okay, Five of Cups. So Taurus, I'm feeling, generally speaking, a slightly mixed message on two extremes. So some of you are very grateful that there's a situation that you've come into play, or you feel it coming on. Some of you, this good understanding has not fully manifested just yet, but you know certain things are in motion, or you feel certain things are in motion, and you're just on the cusp of something great. You're just on the cusp of starting something new. You're just on the cusp of getting a certain level of fulfillment. Okay, but some of you have already started in that energy is what I'm sensing. Okay, like gone and done is the past, or whatever was bothering you, whatever was grieving you, whatever was irking you, and finally you get to step forward in this new dynamic. And some of you, there was an ending that wasn't it's like you're grateful for the ending. You didn't necessarily see it coming. It did have a sting to it. It did have a hurt to it in certain capacities, but you're like collecting yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm moving on. And you're very grateful that it was revealed to you now, so that you do not waste more time or more effort in a situation, that you can now fully focus on your personal freedom, your personal happiness, your personal pursuits, being able to move forward without any type of feeling or connection to whatever has caused you this pain or this grievance or whatever have you. So on both fronts, it's, you know, it's grateful to move forward in anticipation towards something. It's just the reasoning is slightly different for those two extremes. Okay. Further clarification for what's going on with you right now, Taurus. Yeah, again, with that certain levels of anxiety, whereby the Eight of Swords, these are those other people's concerns or other people's judgments, other people's wanting to use you in certain respects, guilt trips, you know, stuff like that. trying to drown you in their thought process and not allow you to breathe and consider your own thought process, consider what you want to do, consider how you want to go about your life or livelihood or the situation. And this is you getting, I'm sensing that you're getting that strength, you're getting that conviction to just, ignore that nonsense, take off those chains, take off that blindfold, get up and walk away and let those people be concerned with their mess, their folly, and you just moving on with your life and not being distracted or held back by frivolous nonsense anymore. I'm sensing there's a level of strength and conviction that's welling up with you or has already welled up in you, and you're taking action, you're taking initiative, and you're moving forward with who you believe you are and the direction for your life, or the judgments, the protocols, the procedures, the plannings that you believe is best for you, and not really paying mind to the naysayers or the people who aren't necessarily supporting you at all. You're moving forward with your conviction, with what you believe is best for your happiness, Taurus. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I say? The Seven of Pentacles. This is you moving forward with that, planting those seeds, finally furthering certain establishments I sense for some of you already have in your life right now, and really dedicating more time to it, really cultivating certain things, pruning certain things, cutting certain people off and stuff of that sense, as is compares with the Eight of Swords here, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles, you realize certain pests in your farm, okay? Certain dynamics that don't belong, and you're really glad with the Five of Cups energy, you're really glad you realized it in time. And you realize certain tools and convictions that you need for yourself, and how certain people were trying to hold you back, or certain situations. It doesn't have to be people per se. It could be a job, or an obligation that you used to have or currently have, and you're just making your way out of this obligation, or a team that you just don't vibe with anymore. It could be any number of things. It's a general message, but you're realizing what you need for your life. You need this basket right here. You need this ladder right here to reach certain aspects of this pentacle tree, as it were, to make sure there's no squirrels bothering your pentacles, as it were, making sure certain things are pruned. You know what I mean? Making sure that your farm, it gets under control for your abundance, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is that planning towards that future abundance, okay? It's taking care of your life now, assessing your life now, dealing with what needs your attention for your flourishing now, okay? The universe said take another card as it relates to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Wands. So some people aren't going to be happy that your attention is being taken away, okay, and you going about your own thing right here on your further development of your life. They aren't happy that you are withdrawing your energy and your time, your resources from them. There could be some arguments for some of you personally on certain fronts, okay? So just be strong is what's coming through. Remember, with the Eight of Swords, there was some people or person or whatever the situation is they were trying to use their words in certain respects, and now some of them may be kind of trying to use strong hands. I sense for some of you this could be even as strong as a hand as living arrangements could be compromised, or certain positions could be compromised, or certain affinities within certain levels of groups could be compromised. Whatever the situation is, what you're doing, what you're going about, your truth, your dynamic is not necessarily supported by certain people or a certain person or whatever have you. But you're going to be going forward with doing what you believe is best for you and your happiness right now. You've held yourself back a bit too much, and it doesn't necessarily need to be, personal people in your life. Again, it could also be a job. You could be handing in your 2 weeks or 1 month resignation, and the job is saying, no, we need you, you are a part of this critical thing or whatever, and and it's like they're very upset about it or something, and you're saying, well, I hear that, but I really have to do what's best for me, so that it could be complicated for some of you, but I'm sensing that your mind, your heart is really I feel a level of peace and calm. Like you're not even yelling. It's like there's like you have no need to yell. It just is what it is, and you're gonna move forward with it, regardless of the roughness of various understandings. Okay. So, Taurus, let's see what else is happening for you in this time. Wow, that is both beautiful and heavy, because sometimes in life we have to make those decisions. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is happening with you, Taurus, at this time. Yeah, look at that. This is the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you are just getting up and leaving. You're taking what's yours. Like I said, some of you, it could be some of you could be going through a divorce, and you're just gonna, take what is yours and you're going to be leaving. Okay. Some of you are taking your savings towards you saved up a lot towards a business endeavor, and it's like you're getting your pentacles down and you say, you know what, I'm going to move forward with this new business. Some of you are moving forward with schooling. It could be any number of things. Like I said, general message, but this is you saying, okay, I'm ready, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to pursue my authenticity. I'm going to pursue my happiness. I'm going to invest into me at this time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be per se like, going to start a business or school or something like that. It could just be you investing into your happiness. This could be investing into future travels. You could be investing into taking better care of your health, with food, with exercise. You know what I mean? It could be all of that, like treating yourself, like really, like, for example, even using your resources to further invest in yourself towards a certain direction, whatever direction that is. But this is you really holding what's for you and really focusing on you. Okay, further clarification for the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, see, the Hermit. This is a very deep internal wisdom that you've looked inside yourself. Of course, you have to look inside yourself to really make this conviction. You've noticed certain shadows with the Hermit, and it's like you don't want to do that anymore. You're tired of certain aspects. You're tired of these shaky grounds. You're tired of just always feeling a longing and never pursuing what that longing is. And you've come to a peaceful place in your heart, and it's like, I do believe this is right for me. I am going to go after it. This is a major arcana, so it's a strong conviction that's inside you, and you're not doing it. The Hermit comes out is what levels of wisdom. You're not doing this haphazardly. Some people in your life can't understand that. They think this might have been an overnight thing or whatever. But in actuality, Taurus, you've been thinking about this thing, whatever the situation is, whatever change this is. You've been thinking about this for quite a long time, and yeah, you're saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make this change in my life, and I'm gonna move after it. So the universe is saying, continue to use your wisdom and your best judgment on this, being true to yourself, and I sense that the universe is going to help you along the way. This understanding may not be without its hurdles, but if you're true to yourself, true to your convictions, being wise with your finances, your resources, your time, stuff like that, then the likelihood of success does show promise. Okay, remember, we have the Seven of Pentacles right here. That's like that farmer energy. That's like that diligence, that awareness towards a future harvest. So it's investing into yourself, doing the work that needs to be done. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, what did I just say? Oh my gosh. So Taurus, look, the Three of Pentacles. This guy is doing the work that needs to be done. He is making some unique products, some unique service, some unique ability that he's cultivating in himself. And it will show promise. It has that it already has that worth, and it has even more potential for greater gains, greater worth. He, even if he has to do this alone, he's in that anvil, in that whatever that fire forge is, and really putting in the work and his authenticity, his craft, okay, what is unique to him, that special touch, you know, on the situation, on the project, on the pursuit of whatever this is. Some of you, you may even have wow, I heard for some of you, you may even have 3 particular understandings you are daring to focus on at the same time. That's going to take a lot of commitment, and that's just for like a handful of you. But some of you may even have at least 3 investors who have been waiting on the sidelines, who may want to invest further into you, and we're waiting for you to move forward. You may have 3 particular partners. You may have a certain level of support system in certain respects, you know, either now or they may develop a little bit as you go along, okay, but they will be crucial and pertinent towards your foundation, is what I'm hearing for some of you. But overall, this is you doing that work, being diligent, putting in that effort, okay, which is what we're talking about. So Taurus, that is very, very clear. That's very clear. I mean, you can't even say any more to that. That's just a very clear understanding. What else is happening with you, Taurus? Yeah, see, the King of Pentacles. Once you put in that work, that dedication, you're working towards those strategies, those build-ups with your business or your career or your health, or it could be everything together, you know, a combination. That farmer-like mentality, putting that like go at it attitude, then you're destined to reach the King of Pentacles stage, okay? This is someone who has put in the work, he's put in the effort, and now he's also, I sense in some cases, has duplicated himself. Some of you have expanded, okay? Or you will expand, okay? This is someone whose money is making money, okay? He doesn't have to worry about the little things like that anymore, the practical things. He's living in levels of luxury, levels of affluency, you know, poshness. This is someone who has the freedom to make a decisions to just basically do what he wants, to invest into what he wants, to develop more stuff if he wants, to focus on even bigger goals and bigger terrains if he wants. This is someone who has especially the financial and the physical aspects of his life together established. There's a security about it, okay? There's a level of luxury towards this, okay? There's a level of strength towards this. There's a level of influence in this, okay? There's someone who knows what they're talking about, okay? Someone who has gone through certain things and established themselves, okay? So this is where you're headed, okay? So keep this up. Definitely keep this up. This is where you're headed. Further clarification for the King of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that, the Tower. You see, the old life that you were in, or you're transitioning out, it had to go. And what's happening here is that the universe, what I'm sensing is it's good that you're following your heart, because there is going to be a radical change that's going to be happening in the some of you near future, some of you not too far future, but more so in May, actually, I'm sensing more so 2024. So something will happen that shakes the very foundations of your past life in certain respects. And that's why you also feel this pull towards this change, towards now is the time to move forward with who you are, with your plans, with the things that you've been putting on the back burner. It's time to move forward, because there is going to be something that's happening, because that old life, it can't sustain, it cannot survive what's coming. It cannot, the foundations are shaky, it's rocky, it cannot hold up the pressures of the change that are coming. But you see it, you feel it, you've come to this conviction that you need to move forward. And because of that, when the Tower does hit, listen, you'll be sitting pretty. You'll be sitting pretty. You'll be ready. It's not going to shake you. You've already established a new foundation, and incredibly strong, and it's going to withstand the shakeup. It's going to withstand the hucklebuckles of things, okay? You will not be caught unawares. Further clarification. Yeah, see, the Ace of Wands, and even when this hucklebuckle does happen, you'll see it as more opportunity for growth, more experience, more expansion. Okay, like I said, you'll have the ability to move forward with things with the King of Pentacles, and look, you have the Ace of Wands. This is the universe giving you more opportunity, more growth, more greatness. More connectivity, more levels of influence in certain respects, more doors opening. Okay, you'll be shining at this time, especially even more so than you already are. Okay, so there are future events that you're you are you are like almost like subconsciously preparing for, inadvertently getting prepared for, so that you're not being caught off guard, and the universe is definitely going to bless you because of that as well. You finally moving forward in your truth, in your happiness, what was meant for you. Okay, Taurus. So Taurus, let's see what the ladder cards have to say regarding what's happening with you personally. Oh my gosh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Makes perfect sense with all of this happening. So when this is happening, everything, there's the Wheel of Fortune saying you will have favor moving forward with that, especially. There will be increased abundance, increased assurance. It's almost like everything will be going your way, okay? It's like there are levels of stress that when you initially started, you had to fight through it, you had to deal with it, you had to mature further through it. Essentially, you'll be learning a lot through this area right here, okay? And when you get to that established foundation, okay, and I'm sensing for some of you, you'll be getting to an established foundation in the next 6 months right here. I feel this coming more so in a grounding fashion in the next 6 months, and after that, further favor will be coming away. I sense certain people will be approaching you, want to talk shop, as it were. I'm sensing that there will be an influx of energy, positive energy, that will be elevating a lot of more things in your life. And I'm also sensing that your point of view in life will be shifting to a higher level at this time. Okay? I sense this is more so at the next 6 months, or the last 6 months of 2024, you'll be getting an influx of even more favor. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So this, like I told you, some people may be approaching you and stuff like that, or you'll be, expanding in other areas and stuff like that. And that this is you moving forward again with an investment, with an understanding, with expansion. Okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she is like hands-on with that investment. She's hands-on in those business endeavors. She's hands-on with that craft. Whereby the King of Pentacles over here was more like sitting down in a certain respects, delegating, things are working out, he can sign this paperwork, the thing come to him in certain respects. But this is you going to like the warehouse, this is you going to the banking, this is you going to the board, meeting the travel arrangements, being really hands-on, meeting, whining and dining. It doesn't have to be in that way, that craft. I'm just giving you the vibe, what's happening, okay, how you're doing it, okay? But there is movement with your investment, with your resources, with your time management, okay? You're going to be very busy, even more busy in the last 6 months of 2024, Taurus, but you will be expanding. Your reputation will start to precede you further, and it makes perfect sense, especially paired with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of favor upon you at this time. You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're really representing yourself and what you're about very well. Further clarification. Yeah, the Three of Cups. There's a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness. There's a lot of, like I said, mingling and stuff like that. There's, you're going out to certain illustrious events, certain parties, certain invitations. You're really expanding who you are, what you're about, what you're dealing with, your business, your craft, your project, your team, whatever the situation is. There's a lot of fulfillment and happiness that will be happening for you. You're going to be very busy, just going to be very, very busy, but very good busy, very happy busy. It's going to feel like play to you, but it is also levels of work. You're very fulfilled, and also right here, since when you get in this area, you'll be very grateful for the direction you decided to take over here. That conviction that has propelled you on this line. Okay, so expect a lot of peace, a lot of abundance, a lot of vindication, a lot of assurance. Okay, there's just a lot of greatness that's ahead of you, and that's especially if you further cultivate what's happening over here to actually move forward in your convictions, okay, and the positive aspects of who you are, and no longer holding back on those gifts and talents that are in you, okay. Let's see what your love dynamic is having to say over here, Taurus. Relational. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. So I sense for some of you, there may be certain love interests or social interests. Could be family, could be friends, could be partnership of sorts, business partnership or whatever have you. It could be, however it resonates with you. But there is someone who, or someone's, okay, who is looking at you with a level of critical intent. Okay, they're seeing what you're about. They're seeing your convictions. They're looking at if you're fickle or if you're serious. They're not sure yet. They're just observing you, okay? They're observing you, getting their data. They may be looking at your social media. They may be in passing seeing you at the grocery shop or something like that, getting a vibe for you. Maybe you're involved with certain activities and they're in there, you know what I mean? And you don't realize this person's really, just considering you, okay? Further clarification for the Page of Swords. Oh, that is beautiful. So the 10 of Pentacles. So this person is considering you for a lofty goal. Okay, so this is more so not necessarily love happening here, talking about more so business relationship, business partnership. Okay, and this person is wondering if you're able to handle all this abundance, you're able to handle the quality of focus that they may want to bring you on their team, may want to pursue this creative endeavor that is going to has the promise to really grow and build generationally. Even for some of you, even Fortune 500 company dynamics and beyond. Okay, so you're being scouted. Okay, someone is really looking at you, and you may not even know this person. This person could be looking at your resume, is what I'm hearing, or be hearing about your name through the grapevine, as it were. Okay, and they're really considering you for taking on this task, for taking on this journey, this very influential, this very affluent possibility that's happening. And this level of wealth and dedication, it has the means to change your life and your future lineage indefinitely for the better. Okay, for the extreme better. Okay, you're being very much considered for this possibility, which makes sense over here, especially because you decided to move forward with something. So this is more than likely definitely very much related. Okay, so some of you may be looking for. Oh, I just heard. There are some of you who maybe my voice, maybe even involved in the entertainment understanding, and you're hoping for that role, you know what I mean, or whatever have you. It doesn't have to be like movies or whatever, but it can be any form of entertainment, but you're being strongly considered for the position or the role. But with this is very strong focus on you. From this person. They just really want to see what you're about. Okay, so represent yourself, in the best way that you want to see, and they want to see if you're serious. They see that you're capable. Okay, I'm sensing that they see that you're capable, but are you able to follow through? Is what they're interested in. Okay, and you're going to show them right over here. You're most definitely able to do that. And again, it doesn't have to be like resume going for a position or something like that. This can be, a few, like for some of you it could be a team thing, where they're wondering if they want to invite you into the group, or you know what I mean. So it can be however it resonates with you, but it's definitely something that's pursuant of more of a fluency in your life, more lofty goals that are going to really produce a lot of fruit, okay, a lot of success, a lot of abundance. Further clarification, yeah. 7 of Wands. So this person or people are speaking on your behalf, okay, and to a board, to a grouping of people for your consideration, as well as It's also the reverse in some of your cases, whereby you are invited in to speak to this board in the understanding of why you should be offered this position, what makes you the best candidate, what can you bring to the table, and what's the vision that you see beyond that door of where things are that will really entreat towards the further build-up of success for everyone involved. Okay, so two sides of this, it's like someone speaking to the understanding on your behalf, and then the reverse can also be true, whereby you're invited in for that interview and moving forward. Okay, so that is, wow, super exciting, Taurus. I wish you the best, however that's is for you. Let's see what else is happening in your love life, your relational type life. Oh, great. The 10 of Cups. Yes. 10 of Pentacles followed by the 10 of Cups. So clearly it went well. Okay. And it instantly changes your livelihood. It instantly changes it. You don't have to worry about your practicalities of bills, light bill, water bill, food bill. It elevates, some of you have families, it elevates your families. Some of you may be able to put, I sense for some of you, put your children into even more focused schoolings. I sense for some of you, even elevated schooling. Some of you will have the opportunity to travel and relocate. I'm sensing that strongly for some of you, definitely. And even in general, your living arrangements will shift and change. I sense even your social community will also change. There's a lot of influx of your social life increasing. Okay, there's just an abundance that comes with this opportunity right here, and I sense that you are definitely going to give your all in it, especially looking over here. Okay, but your whole life, like almost overnight, it'll almost feel like a dream for a little while for some of you, but this is finally 180 degrees. Your life has suddenly shifted into a much higher level of living. Okay. So congratulations on that. This is looking very, very strong and positive, very promising. You'll be over the moon. I sense you'll be I sense internally you'll be adjusting to this increased abundance, but at the same time, on the outside, you'll be very presentable. So that's very good. You know how to handle the increase of wealth, abundance, opportunity, connection, stuff like that. Further clarification for the 10 of Cups. Yeah, and listen, 10, 10, 10, okay? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Listen, there's a lot that's happening with you. So notice what I said. With the 10 of Cups, it'll initially feel like a dream, like, wow, your dream's coming true. And then you have the 10 of Swords. It'll cause a reflection, and you'll really start to solidify that the pain, the backstabbing, the hurt, the manipulation, the regrets, the time lost, all those kind of things, you will come to the place where you realize it is finally at an end. It is finally at an end. You don't have to concern yourself with those nonsense anymore, those past grievances, those past lifestyles, those past people. It is very in connection with the 8 of Swords here. Remember I said you're putting away these swords of these other peoples and all that kind of foolishness, you know what I mean? And the 10 of Swords is saying, listen, the pain is over, the hardship is over, okay? Now you're going to move into a level of more calmer dynamics, more time on your hands, okay? Being able to fully be creative, being enriching of your life and placing out your worth out there and elevating what you can bring to the table, really advancing, okay? So that pain, that grievance, the past, it's done with, okay? Further clarification. Oh my gosh. Taurus, I am not making this up. You saw me shuffle all of this. Okay? We have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay? Listen, when your livelihood, everything has changed, you're not dealing with this nonsense here anymore. And look, you have the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone, like I said, who has more time in their hands. They're looking good. Their health is better. Their social life, okay, their love lives, all the kind of stuff, their family life, everything is just elevated, just much better. Okay, just almost like not having a care in the world. There's levels of abundance that's going to be happening with you, whereby you'll be able to give, be philanthropic if you want, and it doesn't break your bank. You know what I mean? This is someone who's able to travel, able to have the freedom to come and go. This is someone who reputation continues to grow and build. This is someone who is walking in freedom, the personification of freedom. They can breathe now. They can breathe in their life. Okay? They're not pulled down, tied down, or anything. And notice, it is in the stark difference from these two right here. Okay, very stark difference. Okay, you made a decision to come out of this nonsense, and it's bringing you to more heights in your life, more enrichments. Okay, this is where you're headed. Okay, especially through all of this, this is definitely where you're headed. There is a lot of abundance, a lot of assurity. You'll have peace of mind. Okay, and I'm sent you to be creating very strong connections as well. Okay, your livelihood is changing in the most best and most auspicious way. So let's see what else is happening with you, Taurus, in the love dynamic. Look at that, the King of Swords. So now, as the investment, the promotion, the whatever this is, the bringing you onto the team, you know, your paycheck rising, all that kind of good stuff. And now they see you as, okay, they are serious. Remember, with the whole understanding of looking at you at a page, and they're saying, yeah, you have a plan of action. You were, this does not catch you by surprise. This was not an overnight thing. Like I told a lot of you, you thought about this moving forward in certain respects for a while. Okay, as you remember with the Hermit, this is not a decision that you took lightly. You've been considering this change in your life for quite a while. Okay, so with the King of Swords, the team, the investment, whoever you're involved with, even with yourself in certain respects, they realize that, yeah, you were the right person for the job. You were the right person to bring on the team. You were the right person to be involved in business with, or whatever have you. And because your systems, your planning, the goals that you've set, you will reach, and they'll be working like clockwork. Okay, freeing you up to further delegations of certain things, freeing you up for more important aspects, more important roles, more important commitments and stuff like that. Because certain, like your kingdom is running like a fine-tooth comb, if that's saying is still allowed. Okay, you don't have to worry. There's no concern. There's no concern for you. There's no in anything going awry. There's no concern for any investors or investments, or they know that they can trust you. They know that you have it all together. Okay, this is a very, the King of Swords is someone who has that best strategy, a plan of actions that have shown to be successful. Okay, and continues in that success. Okay, your reputation abounds. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Wands, and it's because of this, more opportunities are going to come your way, and some of you will also be investing into even some minor things to assist other people with legs up, as it were. But then some of you, like I said, more opportunities of people who still want to, how would I put this? For certain people, you're going to be at such a high level. Okay, they're going to be a bit intimidated to come with you with certain offers, but you know, you are approachable. Okay, you have this air that is been cultivated about you, this esteem. Okay, but you are willing to hear certain opportunities out, and you are willing to move forward with other opportunities. It's like I'm sensing it doesn't matter if it's a small opportunity or a big opportunity. If you believe it's worthwhile, you're going to pursue it. You're going to entertain it. Okay, you're about that growth. You're about that continued success. And I sense for a lot of you, you are also willing to offer assistance to people who deserve it, who actually need it, and not being manipulated by, you know, various dynamics. Okay, you have a good head on your shoulders. You have a good eye for success, a good eye for what's purposeful. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, the Four of Swords. You don't make decisions just off the cuff. You sleep on it, you consider it, you ponder it, you reflect upon it, you relax through it. And this is part of what has made you a success in your creativity, in your delegations, in your community, whatever the situation is. The Four of Swords is definitely coming across with this pairing, whereby even when those opportunities or other interests come your way, or you want to pursue something, you are going to take your time with your decisions. Okay, and this is coming through more so as an advice to continue that mentality, because it is what is bringing you that success, what is bringing you that abundance, what has helped groomed you and will grow you. Okay, there's a steadiness to your energies, there's a steadiness to your growth. Furthermore, I'm also told with the Four of Swords to take those. I'm hearing lavish vacations. Take those lavish vacations and really reinvest to yourself, into your energy, okay? Because there's a lot of work that you've been doing, okay? And you deserve it, is what I'm hearing. You deserve that break, okay? So don't forget to take your vacation, your breaks where you need to, stuff like that, okay? So it looks like your social life is more so businessy related, but it also spills out into levels of your personal life, whereby your family, your friends, whoever it is you're close with, is also impacted by your success. So I would sense that when it comes to romantic dynamics, you have a good basing, whereby eventually, if you want to pursue romance, you can, because you've set up a strong foundation where you don't have to worry about the practicalities of life, and you continue to grow. And I'm sensing with certain levels, you are also going to be open. For some of you who are single, that is, you're going to be open to certain mindsets that are similar to yours, towards growth and experience, and just really making the most out of life. There's no stagnancy. You're not about that stagnancy. You're in that just pursuit of a level of fulfillment, and you need someone on that same level. You know what I mean? Is what I'm sensing right here. Okay, the latter cards have to say about in your social dynamics. Yeah. Again, see, with the King of Swords, I'm not surprised you have the Ace of Swords, because the King of Swords is holding the Ace of Swords. This is someone who's very clear about their life, very clear about their mindset, very clear about what they want. This is victory, extreme victory. Okay, the Ace of Swords is like one of the hardest aces to get, and it does not come easy. It comes through work, through the war, through cultivations, through maturity, through experience, all that kind of stuff. You'll be able to see through the heart of the matter of things. You're just very clear with your life, and what you're interested, what you want to pursue. You're no longer held back. You know who you are. You're especially getting to that place through all of this. And there's going to be a peace of mind of, yeah, I'm living the life I want. Okay. Further clarification. Yeah, the Hangman, and the way that you're seeing this clarity, it is a bit more beyond of the typical mindset, the typical man. And not everybody necessarily is going to understand you. That's why when you've elevated, there's just going to be a certain heart space for someone who really gets you, or people who really get you. I'm sensing even though you will be a bit external in your environment and pursuits and all that kind of stuff, there is a more of a close niche handful of people who you can really vibe with, and you're very grateful for them being involved in your life. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I say. The King of Wands. It sense something like this happening. The King of Wands. This is someone who is charismatic, who is approachable, who can be the life of the party. Okay, his living arrangements, his life, his calendar, his environment is reflective of who he truly is. Okay, he's not living someone else's life. Okay, he's living his own life. If you want to know who he is, just look at his life. It is actually reflecting the definition of who he is. This is someone who is respected, revered, and he brings a level of joy. He is people love when he enters the room. I'll put it like that, okay? And again, this is someone who is very authentic with themselves and their emotions. So that's why I said some of you will have that niche of people you can just relax with, truly be yourself with, whereby a lot of times a lot of people see you like this. A bit intimidating with the King of Swords, but that's more so in the general aspects of things. That's what you have to grow into. Okay, remember you came out of some heavy stuff here. Okay, you came out of some heavy stuff there, and this is just that strength that you've built through all of this. Okay, but in your inner circles, as it were, people who really know you, they know you, this is the funnest guy ever, carefree, just awesome, and not everybody will get you, but you will cultivate those people who are really close to you, who will get you and will appreciate you in that regard as well. Okay, so you're gonna since you're gonna have it, I'm hearing you're gonna have it all as time continues. Okay, there's a lot of change, a lot of abundance, a lot of success and development, not without its hurdles, but there's a lot of power, a lot of auspiciousness, a lot of positive change that is happening for you. And this isn't like a year, it's not supposed to be a year reading of 2024, but I do feel that tone. Okay, and this is definitely what's over here. Right here is more so what I'm feeling, and a little bit right here too for some of you is really where you're at currently, what's happening with you currently for the time frame of the reading. But I'm sensing, and also around here on this side, okay, is what's happening with you currently. Okay, some of you are ebbing into this area right here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, whereby this area and this area feels more of the remainder of the year, or the last 6 months of the year. So that's what the vibe is right here. So Taurus, I really do hope this is giving you some enlightenment, some encouragement, some assurance, and yeah, I really wish you the best. Bye.